Those of you who have been attending this event at Times Square year after year will definitely recognize our next speaker. For the past 3 decades, New York's senior Senator Chuck Schumer has been a leader on national issues and a tireless advocate for New Yorkers. From protecting Social Security and Medicare to encouraging job-creating infrastructure projects, Senator Schumer protects the middle class and those working to reach it. Senator Schumer, who was a longtime friend of one of the co-founders of this event, Mr. Sam Azadian, and indeed of the entire Armenian American community throughout his career in public service in the New York Assembly, as a member of Congress, and as our United States Senator, and now serves as Minority Leader. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Senator Charles Schumerian.
Thank you. And it is an honor once more for me to be here, an honor and a privilege to be with you. I extend my greetings to all of you. Parev. I would like to take a moment first to commemorate, remember, the victims of the Armenian Genocide and their descendants. So many in this audience have parents, grandparents, great aunts or uncles, relatives of all kinds who were slaughtered during the shameful crime against humanity. If you had a relative who died in the genocide, raise your hands. Let the Turks see that. Let the American government see that. These are the people who know and tell the truth. Now, every year, I have joined you on this solemn day because I believe from the bottom of my heart that it's our sacred duty to honor the victims of the Armenian Genocide, Metz Yegern, by pushing for more widespread recognition of the horrors they suffered. Today and every day, I stand with you. Okay, I heard you, but I'm going to get up to him in a minute. Today and every day, I stand with you in labeling this atrocity committed on the Armenian people for what it is, genocide. That's why I'm a supporter of Senator Menendez's bill, the Armenian Genocide Resolution. As long as there is air in my lungs, I will continue to support ensuring our foreign policy appropriately reflects the nature of the genocide. And you know what, folks? The size of this crowd, your energy and your spirit show that the deniers of the Armenian Genocide will never be able to kill the truth. And the tide is shifting. Just a few months ago, 2 of President Obama's top foreign policy advisors apologized because they didn't recognize the mass slaughter of Armenians as genocide. It is time for this White House to learn from their mistakes. It is time for President Trump to publicly and officially acknowledge the Armenian Genocide. As every good Democrat, good Republican, and good independent should do. It's the American thing to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand here on the shoulders of so many leaders of the Armenian American community, whose tireless efforts have kept the flame of remembrance alive. When I first was elected, I became friends with Sam Azadian. Sam taught me about Armenia, its people, its culture, its heritage. He introduced me to the history in great detail of the genocide and encouraged me to be a strong advocate for human rights. And I say to Sam up there in heaven, I will never forget your words and always stand with the Armenian people and with the effort to get the genocide remembered. There's a new Samizadian near me, Corinne Vorparian, who works for me. Corinne was an immigrant, a high school student in Armenia and being persecuted. When I was a congressman, my office helped her get to this country. Now she is working for me as head of my immigration staff, helping thousands of Armenians and so many others come to America. It's a great American story. Where are you, Corinne? Come here, Corinne. She's a very modest person. Come on up. Let's hear it for Corinne Vorparian. Born in Armenia, now a proud American citizen, helping thousands of others become American citizens. So, we must look into the heart of darkness. We must answer the question, how did the Armenian genocide happen? Who was responsible? Who answered the call for help? And who ran from responsibility? If we do not answer these questions, then we ignore our moral responsibility to the countless innocent victims to make sure the whole world knows the truth. A century ago, the world lost 1.5 million Armenians during the genocide. The country was devastated by the cruelty of the Ottoman Empire. More than half the Armenian nation was eradicated. Village after village after village was wiped out. Many wondered if Armenia would ever be able to recover, or if genocide was the final chapter in the long and glorious history of a proud nation. One century later, we say to the Turks who tried to kill off the Armenians, there are 1.5 million proud Armenian Americans living in this country alone. And we say to them, the Armenian nation has not just endured but prevailed. The three pashas are gone, the Ottoman Empire is gone, the Armenian Empire lives on. Ketsi Hayastan! Ketsi Hayastan! Long live Armenia! May God bless you all.